Hey, it's Lou here, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to share with you how my husband and I went from $3 from bankruptcy to becoming millionaires. I'm going to give you 5 simple tips, 5 actions that we took that you can start doing right now. Well, not right now, but after this video. But before we get started, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time we drop a new video. And make sure you check out the links in the description below because I've got some freebies there, other ways you can connect with me, especially joining my Discord community. Okay, let's dive right in. The year was 2006. RH and Lou, no, I'm kidding, guys. I'm not going to be like that. But in 2006, my husband and I and our 2 kids were sitting in the parking lot of a donut shop, late for an appointment, and my kids haven't been fed breakfast yet. And let me also state, I was pregnant with baby number 3. And at that moment, the boys in the back were yelling at, I want this, and I want that, and I want this. But I literally held the last $3 in my hand. And I looked at my husband and I said, this is all we got. We bought a juice and a muffin for our 2 kids to share for breakfast that morning. And it was so interesting because that was the most pivotal breaking point, the breaking moment. I remember looking at my husband and thinking, what have we done? What got us here? Where did we go wrong? Sorry, guys, I'm just kind of like reliving this as I'm talking to you. I have to tell you, it feels like it was so long ago, but it also feels like it was yesterday. But here we sit now in 2021, 15 years later, and we can call ourselves millionaires. Why? Because our net worth is worth well over 7 figures. That's what net worth means. So quickly, if you want to know how to figure out your net worth, take all your assets, everything you own, subtract all your liabilities or all your debt. So everything you own less everything you owe. And whatever that number is, that's your net worth. That's the simplest way to do it. From a bookkeeping, accounting perspective, quick and easy, run the calculator, you'll know your net worth. It's pretty cool because I know my husband was like, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 45. He was a millionaire by the time he was 45. So it was really, really cool. Okay. So let's get into this. What did we do? How did we change? What actions did we take? I'm going to share 5. Okay. The first one is mindset. Okay. It was time to get real with my mind, my beliefs, my emotions, getting real with the relationship I had with money. But here's the thing, this one's so big, I'm going to leave it till the end so that I don't take up all the time on one topic and then we never get to the other 4 points, okay? Number 1, mindset. It had to be number 1 because it's the reason why we fixed everything. It's how we fixed everything. So we're going to leave that till the end. Let's go to number 2. I created a budget. You've been a bookkeeper since you were 17 and you never created a house budget? Yeah, it's like the house cleaner. The house cleaner that cleans everybody else's houses, but they forget to clean their own, okay? That's what it was like back then. But I went and I looked at how much do we really need to survive to pay bills, to pay the home investment loan, or what most people call mortgage. I personally, remember we talked about mindset? I personally don't use the word mortgage because it means death grip. So I use home investment loan. What did we have to pay on the house? What bills, what utilities, property taxes, groceries, like you name it, I looked at everything. I made a budget and I realized we were overspending to the point that when I did up the budget, I tracked our Starbucks runs. And I'm telling you guys, remember this is 2006, okay? 2006, the one year, we spent over $15,000 at Starbucks. Oops. I'm telling you, that's 15,000. You're probably thinking, what the heck, Lou? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. And you might be doing the same thing. So I'm telling you, if you go to the coffee shop every day, I really want you to look at how much money you are spending there because that is not an investment. Hey, it's okay once you can afford it. But if you can't afford to pay your bills or get rid of your debt, you shouldn't be going to the coffee shop every single day. So number 2, we created a budget. We created a budget based on what we needed to simply survive, not thrive, because we weren't going to ever thrive if we didn't fix this, okay? Number 3, we removed items from our possession that we did not need and that did not serve us and that cost us a lot of money. See, a lot of times people with no money want people to think they have money and that they're living with money. So they buy things they can't afford, right? Like think about those people, like I don't personally know them, but I've heard like people who post pictures of them standing like next to a Ferrari or a Porsche, but it's not really theirs. So like people actually live this way. They will invest so much money in vehicles that they can't afford so that they look a certain way. I'm telling you, the way you look doesn't matter when you have money in your account. But back then when we had no money, it mattered to us. And we had a Lincoln Navigator that totally cost us way too much money and it broke a lot. It always had those sideboards, those things you step out. I don't know what they're called, but the step things that move in and out like this when you open a door, so fancy. Yeah, those things got stuck and they were just down. Okay. You could tell we couldn't afford this truck. It was just bad. So it was not the greatest vehicle. And we traded that in and we saved $20,000 a year. So if you've done the math between just Starbucks and a vehicle, it's $35,000 a year. Guys, that's a pretty good salary these days. It's crazy. So remove the items. Number 4, we hired professionals. We brought in professionals that knew what they were doing. We brought in a mortgage advisor, we brought an insurance agent, and we brought in an investment advisor. We had the mortgage advisor, or remember we said home investment loan advisor, look at our mortgage. Were we in the right mortgage? Did it have the right interest rates? Was there something better we could be in? And there was. And he even looked at our mortgage insurance. And guess what? It wasn't good. We were overpaying for something we couldn't even use. Next, we brought in the insurance advisor and had them to look at everything in the vehicles and in the life insurance to just find out we were overpaying for things that we didn't need. When you don't know the questions to ask, when you don't know what to look for, these companies take people's money. They think they're doing it in the best interest of you, but they just want your money. So those are 2 areas, if you're trying to get out of debt, you've got to look at. Really get into the nitty-gritty with your mortgage and your insurance. Okay, now, this one I love. We brought in an investment advisor to look at what little investments we did have. The little investments we did have were basically university funds for our kids, not our clients, for our kids, for our 4 boys. And we still work with Janice to this day, and she is absolutely amazing. And going through the numbers with her, we came to realize that the programs we had their college funds in was pretty much a scam. Like this company was taking so much out of the money we put in every single month. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad we made the switch because my one son is starting university in 2021 and he wouldn't have near the money he has today if we would have stayed there. Okay? It's just unbelievable what happens when you look at different things. Like we also called the bank and we looked at the credit card percentages and we lowered all our credit cards. And all the debt and the loans we had, we went in and asked for different payment plans and lower interest rates. We really did a complete overhaul. We sat down, we put it all out, we went and did what we could, where we could better. And because of doing that, we were able to invest in our new home, in a larger home where our expenses are actually lower. Our home investment loan payment or our mortgage is practically the same as the house we were in before, but we're in twice the size of the house now. See, we got smarter with our money and where we were putting it by seeking professional help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. They're there to help you. They will not judge you. If they're good at what they do and they seriously want to help you, they will not judge you. Number 5, habits. We decided if we were truly going to go after this and create a life that we knew we were ready for, knew that we wanted, knew that belonged to us, that we had to create new habits. We had to stop going to the mall because we were bored. We had to stop going to the movies because we were bored. We had to stop doing takeout because I didn't like to cook dinner. We had to stop going to Starbucks because I didn't like to cook breakfast. We created new habits around our time and our money. Do we still do Starbucks today? Yes, on Saturday mornings when we go for our dream drives, or if we're on vacation, we'll probably lavish in it a little bit more. But one of the biggest and best habits we ever created was deciding to put a small percentage away from every single paycheck into our pigs. And this is Gus. Let me grab him for you. This is OG. This is the original, but this is Gus. And Gus, I literally believe, started us on our way to our financial journey. I truly believe if it wasn't for Gus, that we wouldn't be where we are today. And the habit of putting money in here every single week changed the way we understood money, changed the way we related to money. We realized we were in control. And let me tell you, opening Gus at the end of the year and finding $1,500 or more in him was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. And also, can you guys see him? He's so cute. We actually, well, I don't know if it was me. I don't think it was me. I think one of our kids won him at an arcade in Niagara Falls, Canada. And they had enough points and I was like, I want the piggy bank. And here he is, and he's been with us ever since. So honestly, if it wasn't for this guy right here, I really don't think we would be in the position we are today. Using piggy banks isn't about getting rich. It's about creating new habits. So remember, number 5 is creating new habits. Now that you've met Gus, let's circle back to mindset, because this is the most vital part. If you can't get your mindset, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts right with money, then none of what I just talked to you about is going to work. I relate it to weight loss. People who are like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise, but there's still junk food in the house. See, nothing will work without change. Unless you start to change the mindset and the relationship and the foundation that you have with money, you're not going to be able to change your situation. So it's really, really important for you to work on your mindset. The way you know if you have a bad mindset or a rough mindset or a crummy relationship with money is if you fall into 1, 2, or 3 of these situations. Number 1, you feel scarcity, meaning you don't have enough. You might say some things like, oh, I can't buy that. Oh, I'm over budget. I'm going to have to put that $2 back. Or I don't even know where the money's going to come for that, right? More month than money. Number 2, you kind of have money like lackadaisy lying all over your house. Maybe you go, oh, I forgot that was there. I didn't know I put that there. You have no understanding or control where your money actually lives. Get a piggy bank. It's simple. And number 3, which I mentioned in number 1, if you run out of money before you run out of the month, if you have more month than money, you are building a really, really, really weak foundation for your mindset and your relationship with money. So that's where you start. Hopefully these 5 ways, mindset, budget, remove items, hire professionals, and habits. If you can do this, you will get to $1 million a lot faster than I ever did. And that's why this channel is here, because I want you to do it faster than me. I want you to have the tools you need to become the person, to have the lifestyle, to learn through your journey and enjoy the journey. But it starts with a relationship with money and how you nurture it, how you look at it. And really, honestly, if you take anything away from this video, I really, really want you to work on your mindset. Because I know you too can become a piggy bank millionaire. And I know you can do it a lot faster than me. I am here to help you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. In one of our outtakes, my husband, RH, is sitting on the other side of the camera here, and I was like rhyming them off. And he's like, you sound like Dora the Explorer. Say it with me. So why don't you say it with me? Money. No, not money. See, I'm just already like in a tizzy there. Say it with me. Mindset, budget, remove things, hire professionals, create new habits. Don't ask me to say it in Spanish because I won't be able to. But I want you to take these 5 items, these 5 ideas, and run with them because I know they will change your life. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. Until next time, I want you to use this video and the other videos you see here and utilize them to build the life you want. A life that you always knew you could love. And share these videos with those who need the information as well. Until next time, Lou Clark. Just have fun, love life, and build a good relationship with money.